Hi, I'm Anthony from Learning to Play the Guitar. In this video I'm going to show you how to play the acoustic version of True Love Waits by Radiohead. This version is featured on their live album I Might Be Wrong. So if you're enjoying this video so far, please like and subscribe. And you can also check out more guitar lessons and my guitar books on my website learningtoplaytheguitar.net. So now let's break down that strumming pattern used in the verse of this song. So in the verse of this song we have the following chords. We have C major, E minor 6, which is like E minor with the first finger added down here on the C note on the B string. That sort of chord. Then we've got A minor, then we have an A flat, which is a bar chord normally at fret 4, A flat major, but we're going to play it this way because this is how he does it to play the next chord, using the Hendrix trick with the thumb over the top, muting the A string with the edge of the thumb. So we've got that and these 4 strings, doing that. And then the next guy is an A flat add 9, which is basically adding my little finger down here onto fret 6 of the bottom string. So the same thumb trick, Hendrix style, a la Little Wing and songs like that. So I have that chord, now I've added my little finger down the bottom here. So I've gone A flat major, add the little finger in, A flat 9, which is the 9th scale degree, that little B flat note there on the bottom string. So then the strumming here, there's a basic pattern he's using, but there's little variations throughout the song. So the basic pattern, just playing on the C chord for the moment, would be down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. One more. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So it's quite a syncopated rhythm, dancing around the main beats. I'm basically strumming down on the main beats and then up on the off beat, which are generally the off 16ths, the R's and the E's of a count, if you know what I'm talking about. There's also a little trick he does with almost every bar here, where he does a little hammer-on, or sort of a hammer-on strum, I suppose, where with the C chord, for example, we're going to have the first finger missing, so it's really a C major 7, which is like a 2-finger version of C, and then we add this first finger on the second strum. So if I slow that down, we're going to go down, up. So on the up strum, I plant this first finger down, and then it'll stay there for the rest of the bar. So if I do that with the strum, this is the first bar of the tune, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and he repeats that, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So moving on, we're going to do the same concept for the E minor chord, where we're going to have E minor 6, or flat 6, which is this addition of this little C note here, but we're going to have a missing for the first drum, and we're going to do that little down, up trick again. But here he varies a rhythm in the intro. He probably goes back to the more standard rhythm we did before for C when he's singing, but in the intro he has a cool little variation which I've written out here, which would sound like this for the first bar of E minor flat 6, is down, up, down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up. I'll do that again. Down, up, down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up. And the second E minor type chord he plays here again has a slightly different strum in the intro, which will be down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up. So together, both E minors sound like this. Down, up, down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up. So it's a little bit confusing, but if you find that too hard, you can always revert back to the basic strum, which again was down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, which is quite fine too. A minor, we go back to the basic strum, which I just did, but now we're going to have this first finger missing, then added in on that up strum. So we've got that down, up. So it's A minor sus2 to an A minor, which is basically first finger missing, stick them down on the second strum. So here we go, the A minor patterns. Down, up, 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 down, up. Then we jump to the slightly fiddly A flat bar chord type thing, Hendrix style at fret 4, which we talked about before. Now we're going to have a little variation in the strum here, but it's very similar. It's down, up, down, up, down. No hammers here, obviously, we're just hanging on to that shape. Then we have the little guy in, and in the intro he does change the strumming very slightly to down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So it gets a little bit busier there, adding the little guy in on that second strum. So the two A flats together, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. And when he's singing, he appears to be missing the little finger A flat on the first round, and the second round he adds it in. But again, it's like just like a little bit of icing on the cake. Again, if you find that easier, to stick with the one A flat chord shape, or you can even just stick with the A flat bar chord shape, and that'll be quite fine. It'll still work well for the song. So that's all the bits of the verse. So the chords in the chorus are C, C major again, F, whole bar chord, E minor with that little flat 6, which is E minor with that C note again, adding in there on number 1 fret on the B string, and A minor again, and then we have this little G sus4 thing, which is this sort of chord here. It's basically a G chord with this first finger on the C, and to make that work, obviously little finger 2 and 3 on top. For me, I think of it as you're playing a C chord, 2 fingers too high, little finger on the bottom, so it's G and C sort of combined as a shape. So then strumming here, again it's very similar to the verse, but some little variations to watch out for. The C one with a little extra strum chucked in, again this little hammer thing is going to happen again, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up. So we'll do that one more time, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Then we jump to the F, and this is like a half bar, so we're going to have a slightly shorter strumming pattern for F is down, up, down, down, up, and then we quickly jump to the E minor with this extra little C note, and we go down, up, down, up, down, up. So F and E together slowly, down, up, down, down, up, jump to E, down, up, down, up, down, up. One more time, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So with the C chucked in front of it, so the C, F, E goes around twice, would be down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So it's a little bit rhythmically confusing, but that's what he does. So that goes around twice, as I said. Next we jump to A minor. Again, the first finger missing, and again, it's just a tiny variation of the main pattern with a little extra up strum chucked in the middle of it. So we're going to go, again, 2 times, down, up, 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 down, up. Then we jump to the G sus4, and again he's using that little hammer thing. This finger here, you can actually get rid of him if you want, and I actually will probably realistically be leaning and muting that A string with the edge of this finger here, so I'm just having that G, and then we're sus4ing by adding this first finger, and this guy is really doing nothing, he's just hanging out in space. So again, similar strumming pattern, a little bit busier here, and again that little down up hammer job. So here we go, slowly, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Second one, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. And that's all the chorus bits, or the first version anyway. In verse 2, there's some little variations. It's based around the same chords as verse 1, but he chucks in some little chord variations. So we're dealing with a normal C chord, and then he adds a little finger down the bottom to add this 3G note with my little finger there on 3G fret on the bottom string. Then there's a little F note, which is added by flattening this finger here for one strum, and then back to normal C. And the strumming here is a little bit different, so let's just deal with that pattern. And he's going to use that same pattern throughout C, E minor, and the A minor chord changes as well. So also with that C, we're also going to add that little hammer in again at the start. So here we go, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. I'll do it again. Down, up, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. So you can hopefully watch my fingers move, follow the tab above with the down ups written in there. So the E minor, same idea, but it's going to be based around the E minor chord. Again, the little hammer, little finger G, that one finger F, flattening in the corner here. So we're going to go down, up, down, up, down, up. Again, down, up, down, up, down, up. Two of those, A minor, same, but again, dancing first finger, but it's the A minor version. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Again, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then we finally get the A flat. In this case, it sounds like he's doing the add 9 little guy all the way through. And again, some little strumming variations here, but it's based around that same chord. So the first bar of that will be down, up, down, up, down, up. One of those. The second one will be that busy strum again. Down, up, down, up, down, up. And that's that variation on verse 2. Again, there's little tiny variations you can chuck in if you like, or if you find that too hard, you can just go back to the first version. It's perfectly fine. So in chorus 2, it's more or less the same for the first half. There's a bit of extra strumming on the F chord going into the E chord. So I might just mention about that, just to chuck that into the mix. So let's pretend we're doing the second variation of F. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, E, down, up, down, up, down, up. So in context with the C in front of him, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, F, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up on the E. So it's very much the same, the C, F and E stuff, just a bit busier. Now when he goes to the A minor and the G+4, he's going to add that little 3G, F, E sort of melody into the mix as well. So it's going to be similar to what happened in the previous verse with a few extra variations thrown in. So here we go through the A minor version with again these little strumming changes. So we're going to go again, hammer one time, down, up, little finger G, down, up, down, the F1 there, and up, down, up, then regular A minor. The second one will be much the same with some extra strums, especially with the little finger G part. Second variation is down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. One more time. Down, up, down, down, up, down, up. That little thing there, a bit more energy. Now we go to the G+4, and again, the same thing, throwing this G, F, E little notes into the mix. And there's two variations. The first one is more or less similar to what we did, but now we have this little thing going here. Here is the G version, the G sus version of that variation. Down, up, down, up, down, up. One more time. Down, up, down, up, down, up. And then the second time he does the G stuff here, we're going to just basically live with this little finger on the G note for the last 3/4 of the bar. So here's that second bar of this G+4 stuff. Again, that first finger moving in. So we're going to go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Sort of rocking out into the instrumental break, which is basically the verse chords, but with some more exciting strumming. So now we're into the instrumental break here. Again, the same chords as the verse with a little twist on the end, but it's going to be basically the same chords we've encountered before. So we're basically doing the verse 2 with extra strumming. So here it goes, same sort of story, first finger moving and all that jazz. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So you can see all my fingers are moving for those down ups, the 3G, the 1F and the E note there. So you can follow the notes on the strumming pattern and the notation there. So then the E minor one is basically what we did for the E minor version in the second verse, really. So just revising that really quick. Down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Two of those guys. The A minor again, same as before, just a quick revision. Down, up, down, down, up, down, up, times 2. So very similar. Now we get down to the G sus4, which is similar to the end of the chorus, but again, just slightly different strumming wise. So watching what happens here. So we're going to go down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So we're landing that little finger G there all the way through. One more time with a better angle. And down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Then after that we have a little variation, but it's chords we've encountered before. We've got to jump from the A flat add 9 to the F. So a little bit fiddly in terms of finger shapes and jumping the chords, but here is what this little bar sounds like. Again, this sort of breaks the strumming pattern from before, so it's a little bit different. So slow motion, A flat add 9 is down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. I'll do that again, so it's a little bit awkward. Down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. That goes back to verse 1, playing a simpler pattern from verse 1, going into a repeating chorus all the way to the end.